Today we're recapping When Harry Met Sally, directed by Rob Reiner. In 1977, newly graduated Harry Burns, played by Billy Crystal, and Sally Albright, played by Meg Ryan, meet through Sally's college roommate Amanda Reese, who is dating Harry. Sharing a ride from the University of Chicago to New York City, they begin their cross-country journey as near strangers. Harry is bound for a job, and Sally is heading to Columbia University for journalism school. During their drive, their opposing worldviews quickly surface. Harry is cynical and blunt, asserting that men and women can't be friends because the sex part always gets in the way. Sally, an idealist with meticulous habits and a sunny disposition, strongly disagrees. Their clashing personalities are on full display during a stop at a diner where Sally places a famously high-maintenance food order and Harry, in his usual direct manner, tells her she's attractive. Offended, Sally accuses him of hitting on her. They part ways in New York, each assuming they'll never see the other again. 5 years later, in 1982, they cross paths again on a flight. Sally is now dating Joe, who turns out to be Harry's old neighbor. Harry is newly engaged to a woman named Helen, which surprises Sally given Harry's prior fatalism about relationships. On the plane, they attempt a civil conversation. But when Harry again suggests a friendship, the old debate reignites, and they part ways once more, convinced a platonic relationship is impossible. Another 5 years pass, and in 1987, fate intervenes again. They bump into each other at a bookstore on the Upper West Side. Both are now single. Sally and Joe have split, and Helen has left Harry. This time, their emotional states have changed. Harry is bruised and vulnerable. Sally is reflective and open. They begin to form an unexpected friendship, bonding over shared loneliness and late-night calls watching TV from their beds. Their friendship becomes a central fixture in each other's lives, filled with dinners, phone calls, and walks through Central Park. Their chemistry is undeniable, but they maintain platonic boundaries, helping each other navigate the dating world and even attempting to set up their respective best friends, Marie, played by Carrie Fisher, and Jess, played by Bruno Kirby, with each other. Ironically, Marie and Jess fall for each other and soon get engaged, further highlighting the emotional complexity between Harry and Sally. At a New Year's Eve party, the tension between Harry and Sally peaks with a tentative midnight kiss. Though emotionally charged, they chalk it up to the moment and remain just friends. But when Sally learns her ex is getting married, she spirals into heartbreak and calls Harry for support. He rushes to her apartment, comforts her, and they sleep together, crossing the line that had kept their relationship clearly defined. The next morning is awkward and emotionally charged. Harry pulls away, leaving Sally feeling confused and hurt. Their friendship cools, leading to a confrontation at Jess and Marie's wedding. Sally accuses Harry of making their connection meaningless. Harry, deeply regretful, tries to patch things up, but Sally resists, believing their friendship, and possibly more, has been ruined. On New Year's Eve, 1988, Sally attends another party, trying to move on. Harry, alone and miserable, realizes he is still in love with her. In a romantic climax, he rushes through the city and finds her just before midnight. Sally accuses him of coming only out of loneliness, but Harry, breathless, lists the things he loves about her. From the way it takes her an hour to order a sandwich to how her nose crinkles when she's telling the truth. Moved by his sincerity and overwhelmed by emotion, Sally kisses him. They reconcile, and the film ends with the two of them married, exactly 12 years and 3 months after they first met, completing the journey from reluctant acquaintances to soulmates. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe below to watch more movie recaps with Brian. Comment below which movie you'd like to see recapped next.